Hey friends, Dave here. Quick story for you. So this, I guess, past summer, my family and I were fortunate enough to go see Paul McCartney live at Fenway Park. I'm from Boston, for those of you who don't know, and amazing show, amazing time. But the reason I wanted to share this story was simply because before the concert started, when we got in and we're waiting for things to go down, there were these big signs and screens that McCartney had next to the stage, and they said text me, and they had this number that you could send a text into, and I thought, oh, this is really cool, right? Paul McCartney, he's like 80 something years old and still up on the latest in terms of what's going on from a marketing standpoint. But I also just wanted to see what was going on and experience what that was. And so it was really cool. So of course, right, I'm going to text Paul McCartney. It's Paul McCartney, right? So I get out my phone, I text a little thing, I text a little hello to the message, and I get this text back from Paul, and it's obviously I know it wasn't really Paul, but the text was like, "Hi, it's Paul. If you're texting me, you probably saw my number at the show." I'll stop doing that. I apologize, but that's kind of fun to do. Get all McCartney with it, right? So anyway, I get this message, right? And he's like, make sure you add yourself to the community. And then you go and you do this other thing. And then it's like, you get another text from him. And it's like, okay, I've got you on the phone. And it gives you all that information that you need to have in place, right? Like the disclaimers and how many messages that you're going to get and that type of thing. And what I really liked about this experience, right? Well, so one, it's pretty cool because, again, Paul McCartney, right? Two, it was very conversational. The message came from Paul, right? It wasn't like now you're on Paul's list and very kind of technical, right? Or just very kind of rote, right? It was very conversational. And what I thought was interesting, and I highlight this story to just again let you know how interesting this channel can be or is. So Paul McCartney concert. Most of the people are kind of getting up there in years at this point. And there was a woman sitting in front of us, and my family were there, and she had the giant text on her phone, right? So we could see everything that she was doing. And so she was texting Paul McCartney, and it was like this whole diatribe of things that she had written. And she was like, "Hi, Paul. We're really excited to be here. My daughter was supposed to be here with her boyfriend, but they got COVID. I'm a vegan. You're a vegan." She was having this whole text conversation that she was sending into Paul McCartney. And it was really, really funny. But I tell you this story because this is the channel. Oftentimes we're talking about how do you use the channel in a way that makes sense for the nature of the channel. And the text marketing channel is this conversational. It feels personal to the people receiving it because you're hitting them in this very personal device on a channel that is immediate. And so when you're thinking about what you're putting together for your text strategy or how you're going to approach this channel, consider that. Make sure that it's personal, it's conversational, and you're treating these things like they are these quick messages between friends. And you're going to see that you get really great engagement. And plus, it's a great opportunity for you to stand out because ultimately, at the end of the day, what are the things that makes all these businesses differently? The way we communicate with our customers and our audience. So keep that in mind. Again, I know you're not Paul McCartney, but you may have to do a little bit more to get people subscribed, but people are looking forward to that. If you give people a reason, they're going to be with you. All right, friends, we'll talk to you soon.